Couple of quick comments. First, I think the difference that you would hear from this group of folks and maybe what you're hearing from the White House is an understanding of how jobs get created. All of the folks up here believe that jobs are created when businesses or individuals feel the confidence to invest capital. And until they have that confidence, they're not going to do it. And I think what you hear is states working really hard to create that confidence. I don't think anybody would be confused enough to say that Washington is creating that confidence to create jobs. The second way that jobs are created is when anybody would be confused enough to say that Washington is creating that confidence to create jobs. The second way that jobs are created is when people feel like they have the right people in place to do that. The President of the State of the Union address, I think, appropriately talked about training people for the right positions. But the reason we say trust states to come up with flexible ideas is if you look through each one of these states, Democrats say, well, people are coming up with creative ideas. In Tennessee, we came up with a plan to make community college and technology college free for 2 years. That works for us. It may or may not be the right thing for someone else, but trust us on those things. It is a little hard to hear when you say when it comes to critical issues like health care or education, we don't trust you to care about the least of these. That, people that do what we do, whether you're Republican or Democrat, hear that and say, that's a little hard to take. We take our jobs really seriously. I think, again, it's the beauty of the states. Each one of us has a strategy that makes sense for us. We think we have a real inside track on automotive manufacturing, so we're going to keep that. But again, everybody here can sit down and say, here's what we think our assets and strengths are, and here's why we're pursuing that. And we're going to use the particular strengths that we have to do that. Again, it's why we keep thinking the more you can leave up to the states, I think the more you'll see America continue to grow. When somebody asks a question about what was the tone like, the truth is we've been meeting all week with the governors together. There's been incredibly helpful discussions because we're all really facing the same issues. We all face healthcare pressures on our budget, regardless of what you've done on expansion. We all realize that the training our workforce is going to need is way different than it used to be. And the president, to his credit, in the question and answer, he recognizes that we're executives that have to make a lot of decisions like he does. I think our only point, I'll come back to where we all began, is this, is we honestly think in the states that we have some answers that when you see the problem in macro in 50 states, that taking it down to 50 bite-sized pieces might make these big tasks a lot easier.